Welcome to the 24th episode of It's All About People, where we will be learning from the experts who are doing great in their career. In this podcast show, we have a dynamic personality who is the co founder of Hotel Ashlesh and has multiple businesses in travel and other sectors. And we will be learning more about work life balance from her. So, we welcome Shruthi Shenoy ma'am to this podcast.
Thank you so much. And thank you for the great introduction as well.
Yes, ma'am. And you're doing so many things regarding you have multiple businesses. And in today's world, work-life balance is one of the important thing that people want to know more about it. So how are you managing your work-life balance along with these businesses?
Yeah, definitely. I would like to start with the quote that we need to keep ourselves on the priority list when we do our to-do list. It's said by Michelle Obama, and I always resonate to this quote of hers. First thing is that whenever we are looking into our day, or it's all 24 hours we get, we all have 365 days, 24 hours, and that is where we prioritize our work, and how we manage everything is very important for our success, for our life. So here I would like to say that life is like a burner with four burners. One is definitely first health on a priority. Second is your relationship, either it is with your family, friends, and everything. Third is about your work, your career, or the professional life. And the fourth one is definitely about your hobbies, what you're passionate to do about. So I have made it separate compartments for each one, as well as with my businesses. I own a hotel that is lodging, boarding, and restaurants, as well as tours and travels. It's a complete travel solution. So likewise, my personal life, I've also compartmentalized my professional life as well. So that's the way I keep on looking at it.
Very interesting, ma'am, because you are giving time to all the things that you're doing. If you see about my life, or it could be any person who's going just to a normal work, he wakes up maybe at around 8:30 or 7:30, immediately changes, then he rushes for work, again he screams at the traffic, comes back late at night, and again he sleeps, and the cycle keeps on repeating. And do not have free time to spend among themselves or with their family. And it is great that you are spending your time and also giving time for a personal life as well. And in India, if you make a study right now, on an average person, he works 51 hours a week, whereas a person in UK, he works just 41 hours a week. So that difference can tell us how bad our work-life balance is becoming year by year. So do you think as the work life increases, is there any consequences that it will affect the family, their friends, or their personal life?
Yeah, definitely. Primitive time, it was about men who used to go for working, and women used to stay at home, take care of the family. So it was a beautiful bifurcation which has been done by the society norms, and they used to respect each other in the same way. But the time has become like that each one of us has to work, and doing such a professional, learning so much professional things. If you are become a doctor, engineer, or anything, or if anything, if you cannot waste your resources or whatever your talent you have, so definitely everyone are working nowadays. So it is really getting tougher and tougher managing each and other's time, their professional life, as well as their personal life, the personal time they spend with their families, their children, their friends. So what they are happy doing with. So definitely it is really getting tougher and tougher. So this topic has come into quite, it is spoken very widely. Otherwise, you take it 10 years back, 15 years back, it was not so much spoken about. So definitely it is, it has to be taken in a different sense now.
That's very crucial. And also, if I see in the region of Manipal as well, we have many professional people who are into doctors, professors, especially in MIT Manipal and all. So again, their lifestyle is really hectic. They're very busy. While it comes to doctor noise, we know they do not have free time at all. So what could be a suggestion to them that how are they able to improve their work-life balance when it comes to their profession?
Yeah, definitely for professionals, it is becoming if wife and husband both are doctors. One may have a day duty and one may have a night duty. In between, they have to take care of their children, their elderly people at home, as well as the house help. They have to manage all of that. So it becomes literally like stressed out. People have a low emotional quotient also. They enter into their house with a like really stressed out. I am stressed out, and while I am entering into my house, and suddenly my family is also stressed out. This creates friction within the families. So it is required that you understand each other and help each other in every home housely chores, as well as taking care of each other, and everything, if can be done in such a way that you distribute your work so wisely, and it will help each other to grow better also. So I feel that you should be complementing each other, either it is family or anybody. We should be, it's not about that wife only taking care of the families or doing her homely work, but it also that helping each other. It has become like that now.
Yes, that is important in the today present family right now. And when you told, I could picture it regarding when a husband comes into the home after his work, he then sits in front of the TV. Then again, kids come and they also tell, I want to watch my cartoon. Then maybe the mother also comes and she also tells, I want to watch my serial. And because of that, there is a lot of drama going on. And because of that, presently families, there are some issues always. So do you think only because of work-life balance, there is an issue in the families, or it could be some other factors that are influencing that right in the present world right now?
It's both, I could say, because it is internal as well as external factors which is affecting us simultaneously. Internally, because both husband and wife are working and both are earning same whatever salary or the remuneration which they are earning is same. Once they enter into the house, she is also working for 12 hours, he is also working for 12 hours. The moment they enter and they have to do the time of relaxation and everything is limited, and that creates sometimes a feeling that I am also working so much, why not he is understanding me? The husband says, why she is not understanding me? So we have to have a self awareness about these things, and we should also understand that there is an external pressure also. When you are working somewhere, definitely you have a targets to achieve, you have a typical type of working hours. You need to understand that also. With all of that, you should be sure that we have to help each other, support each other. Understanding, self-awareness is the only thing which will make you understand that she is also working, I am also working. Let us all finish all of this together and let us relax together. So that is that awareness which is required, and definitely with this, I would say that hotels make a pivotal role. We also deliver food parcels, so this will reduce that work also. And in a time you take a break and come out of your daily routine of work, this will definitely help you relax, rejuvenate, refresh, and come out of that energy which is like you morning you are rushing, evening you are coming back, morning you are rushing. So coming out of that, in between small breaks would help you to reconnect. Now during this COVID time, you must have seen that many families which were lost in touch with have just reconnected during this crisis time, and they felt that really we have missed out a great time spending time with each other. So in it is a disguise, it is a boon in disguise when COVID, when all the families came together, I felt. So that is there always.
That's a great point you mentioned, ma'am. You and I also wanted to ask you on that same topic as well, like how COVID has brought the families together. If I imagine, even in my families as well, like my father is working, mom is housewife, and we do not have equal time to spend with each other. Hardly maybe in a day, half an hour, we just sit together, because there is one norm in my family that no matter whatever time it is, no matter whatever you're doing, we have to sit together for the prayer and sit together for the food. So that is a beautiful thing, which I also believe that if every family is able to do that, they will have a healthy family, because there is a saying that a family that eats together stays together. So yes, that's the thing. So if we are able to focus more on that, and we can build a healthy family, and also come to an ideal family as well. And coming back to the again work life balance into the people who are very busy, as you told, they are working 12 hours a day. And if you see the schedule in a correct manner, they just tell that they are very busy, they do not have much time. Maybe in the middle, the wife is calling them for an urgent work, they're not able to receive, but they're just giving an excuse that they're just busy. So do you think that being productive and being busy is something different, or how should they manage a situation when they're getting an emergency call, so that they're able to come up, maybe pick up that call and talk to their spouse or talk to their family member?
Yeah, definitely. I have seen many successful people, when they want to come up with a great idea, they seclude themselves or go inside the cuckoo's nest. And that time they start reading, working on themselves, and to find that eureka idea, they will be secluding and working on themselves. Now, what has happened that we say that we are busy, we just scroll down into our social media, the time runs like anything. We just go and see into some of the comments or some of the postings, it goes off. It is just a waste of time. If in a day you can make a proper schedule, and that make at least 3 or 6 parts of your day, and just write on one side that which you cannot avoid, like brushing, that small things which we have to do in a day, and the things which we want to do in that day. If we make a proper to-do list, like, and with this list, if we can just do a checkbox every time we complete it, we can find out that most of the time we are not able to put that check on that whatever we had written. And we, due to that, because of this main wastage of time, if we stop wastage of time, if we managing time is to reduce wastage and to use it in a productive way. And with the shutting down all your social media, closing everything, and sitting in a calm and quiet place, working for some time, then definitely you could complete and do some productive work, I always feel. So whenever I want to do something really great, I totally cut off from this outer world and enter into my inner world, where I get the answers for all of that. And this is definitely the way we should all be doing, because we in the in this time we have lost the connection with the inner self rather than the outer self. So we need to reconnect to our own self, I feel. So that is the most, and it's nothing called as busy. We have to, that vocabulary should be just we should remove that in from the vocabulary, because it is easy rather than busy. If we keep on saying busy, 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 without work also we are busy. If we say easy, 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 it is with work also we feel we are calm, composed and relaxed.
Very well, ma'am. And one point which you have told regarding how you seclude yourself from the things so that you can get that eureka idea or some business idea for you to develop. Similarly, even I also do that every Sundays. I just go randomly to a new place to explore. And from there, I try to recollect some ideas or some ideas pops into my mind such that even I can also implement and grow my side hustle as well in that way. And the importance of a to-do list is very trending right now. If I could tell you regarding the people, they tell he Herschelle, I make to-do list, I write my goals or I write my stuff that I want to do, but I'm not able to do it. And very well point that you have told regarding how it is not busy, it is easy. Whenever we tell easy, easy, so all the activities will be done very easily. And coming to inner self-awareness, I think so you have taken a beautiful point, and even I also want to discuss more about self-awareness among people, because right now they are diving more into social media. They compare themselves, they see other people what they're doing, and they lose track of their self, whatever they feel or whatever goals that they have. So how they can reduce that comparison, or what mindset that they should have while choosing that social media or maybe comparing their inner self with some other person?
I often feel that whenever I take a look into the analyticals of the hotels in Manipal and Udupi, I just check with all of that, that how much, what is their rate, how much reviews they have got. But I feel that we should take their good points. We should appreciate all that is good in them, and to inculcate that in my organization. So when you have that mindset of comparing, you becomes they are higher or lesser, I need to compete and move ahead. But when you are appreciating, or you are feeling that something good is there in them, why cannot I become a small copycat? So this is that mentality we should develop in our children as well. We should not compare them ever, and we should say that he is really good. Find out what makes him really good. So if he really has that qualities, try to get those qualities in you to become similar as him or better than him also. So that is the way I always keep on, because in my analytical I keep on checking all other hotels and every other. Even one of my friends, she is an hotelier. I often observe her hotel, how is that she's managing, what is making her so different, what is that I could learn from him, her. I always feel like that, and I always try to add that into my own things and try to become better version of myself, not better version better than somebody. So that is that difference we must teach, and we should make sure that our children understand that in the right sense, rather than comparing and becoming envious or creating that negative attitude. Rather than that, why don't we accept and then change ourselves?
Very well said, ma'am. And that true, the points which you have mentioned is really useful for the people who think that they might be lesser compared to other person, so that they can grow in their self and become more self-aware, and they can do great things like us, and also like you, how you are doing managing so many businesses as well. And here in this podcast session, ma'am, we have discussed so many things regarding work-life balance. We came into family, and we also came into self-awareness of a common person as well. And we have discussed so many things, and we have come to the conclusive part regarding how we are able to develop our life 360-degree over here. So before conclusion, so is there any important message that you feel right now? It could be maybe to the people who are in Manipal, or maybe Udupi local or Dakshin Kannada, or it could be anyone. So what kind of important message that you need, that you have for them?
I would like to say that you should be understanding the coping mechanism of a time management. How do you cope? Though you have 24 hours, you need to do this. So first thing is how to cope with the situation. So if you have a small child, you need to take care of your family and your business as well as your profession, but you cannot neglect or cannot say to the role of mother. So you should be doing both of that, but you know, need to understand the coping mechanism. I remember that Indira Nui, who is president vice VP of PepsiCo, she was saying that I used to ask my secretary to make a list and ask her the question, my daughter, and the moment she is done with that, you have done your homework, you have eaten, you have done this. After that, I used to say that, yeah, now you can talk to your mom. So that is that coping mechanism. Second is delegation of work. Definitely, you have to prioritize which work you have to do and which work you can delegate to somebody, either your family or either your office staff or anybody, how you can delegate it and to train him to do the manner you have been doing it. Third thing is to stop the wastage of time is the self-awareness. It is said that why I am saying that health is a topmost priority, because most of the time we keep ourselves in the last thing in the to-do list. Everything, if we our health is not fine, our system is not fine, we cannot take care of our business, our health, or our hobbies. And last thing I would like to say is about a hobbies. So whatever be your age, whatever be you be doing, if you really like reading books, take out some time and read books. If you really like acting, karaoke, whatever you want to do, you have to take some time for your own self, because the journey within is really will keep you connected to the universe. And the moment you get connected to the universe, everything keeps on following back to back, I always feel. You did not ask anything from anyone. Whatever you want, it will come to you in abundance. So that is the spirituality trick I would find for myself. And I would like to share with each one, saying that connect to the universe or the God, or whoever you feel like. The moment you get connected, you feel that there is abundance of everything, a time, resources, everything, and you will become an embodiment of love and affection. So that is the way I keep on doing. And I wish and say that we need not manage time. I would always say that self-awareness itself will manage our time. So that's all I would like to say, and it would be helpful to all those who are listening. And because time is the only thing which won't come back. You can earn money, you can earn everything, but not time and even your health. So that is that which cannot come back in your life.
Awesome, ma'am. We had a really great session. We had a really great podcast on the many topics that we have discussed right now. And thank you for your time as well, for giving us this valuable information of your 20 plus years of experience in the business industry. So thank you very much, ma'am. So all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to share my views, and thank you so much.